Hello and welcome back to Bedrock Survival with me, Roguish MC. Today we have to get started on a project we've been talking about for quite some time, the Mega Build. Now to do that we're going to need a lot of resources, and that'll be easier if we have a beacon. If you remember, we did in fact get ourselves a nether star in the last episode, and I've since made it into the beacon, but by itself it's not going to do us much good. We need blocks of iron, gold, emerald, diamond, or netherite, or a mix of those, to make this thing work. And right now the most I have is iron at 34 blocks. But I need that iron for other things. So what are we going to do? Well, my plan? Build a farm, of course. We're going to use a blinking nether portal gold farm to get the gold blocks that we need for this beacon. That's, by the way, 2 stacks plus 7. But that's okay, this farm can handle it. No, not only that, but it also creates quite a bit of experience. Now, where are we going to build this farm? It involves a nether portal, so it has to be a fair bit away from this one so we don't have linking issues. Now, I think the best place for this is going to be over here on the other side of the river, back behind the mob farm. And due to that thought, I've already set up a couple of things over here. Don't mind the leads in the water. Nothing happened here. You needn't worry about it. So we have far more obsidian than we should need for this. A bunch of blackstone, and a bunch of nether brick. I brought some copper along. I might integrate it into the build. I haven't decided yet. But this thing is going to be... the portal itself will be maximum size, so 21 by 21. So the frame has to be 23 by 23. That's a pretty big portal. And we're going to put it right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to build this thing in a time lapse. Yeah, that sounds like right. We're going to build this thing in a time lapse, and we'll be back probably after I've AFK'd at it for a while. So, we'll see you back here in a minute, and enjoy the time lapse. And we're back. I hope you enjoyed that bit of building. The farm design is by, I'm sure you've guessed it, JC Plays, and the towers are designed by Craftin' RPG, and I'll put links for both those items in the description. Of course, I've also put a little placard here. I got the design for the towers off of GrabCraft. It's a really great place to go for building designs when you're stuck for inspiration. Now, of course, the towers are only visual. They're not functional. You can't get up there. I guess you could if you really wanted to, but down in here we have our little storage system. Now, I did make an item sorter. This is a basic design by Silent Whisperer. And really what it uses comparators, whoops, that was the wrong button, to lock this hopper, basically. And anytime this goes above 41, it unlocks, and then it relocks at 41. So that only this item can get through here. And I guess technically this item, but andesite shouldn't be coming through this farm ever. And then I have it set up so that the gold swords just get dropped on a cactus. So it's gonna look pretty empty because, well, I've been using it. As I'm sure you've noticed, I have quite a few levels. But luckily for us, we have a few clerics because a lot of rotten flesh comes out of this. So there we have it. One really cool looking gold farm. Now then, next on our list is going to be getting stone. Lots and lots of stone to turn into stone bricks. We're also going to need a whole bunch of dirt, but that's something we can deal with later. So, you know, I made this path and I'm not even using it. Alright, excuse me, Panda. Now, we have this stone generator machine that we built quite some time ago, actually. But it's not as efficient as it could be, right? It could be super efficient if we build our beacon. So let's go and grab the gold blocks that I put in the storage building. The storage building, yes. This isn't my bedroom anymore, it's just the storage building. And our beacon. And we're gonna put that together. I need fuel for the beacon. We're gonna put that together and set it up for haste 2. And we're gonna have to sit at the stone farm for a while so that we can get the necessary stone for the next step. But okay, beacon. So bottom layer, I believe, is a 7x7 square. This can be a super gaudy beacon, but that's okay. I mean, I've done an emerald beacon before, which looks just as ridiculous. Okay, then we go 6. Then 5. No. 3. I did this wrong. It's supposed to start at 9. That's okay. Easy enough to fix. A little harder in the jungle, but we'll make do. Hold on. So it's beacon 3, and then 1, 2, 4 layers down. Yeah. I was in fact wrong. So we need a little bit more, I guess. Alright. Well, we need a little bit more. Ooh, it's becoming dark. Luckily, it's bright over here. I'm going to go back to the gold farm and get the rest of the blocks, and then we'll be back. Okay. This should be enough to finish it. Let's find out. Oh, yeah. So, I was definitely wrong on how much I needed. Oh, goodness. There we go. Alright, so now we have our beacon pyramid. Slap that down. Then we give it some fuel. Boom. We're going to select haste, haste 2, and confirm it. And there we go. Now we have haste 2. So, now if we come in here, we should... Oh yeah. That was pretty quick. Now, I don't know that that's actually going to speed up the process using the generator, but we now have the option of taking that beacon around into like the cave system, like where we fought the Wither, and making ourselves a nice little mining area. But before we get into that, okay, plenty of those, we need to make a couple of ender chests. We've needed one for a good long time, and it's time to make sure we have at least one, but I'm going for 2. Now, all we really need for this is 2 ender pearls. I'm probably going to go for a few more than that. But we're going to go into the nether, and over by the fortress was a warped forest, which will be perfect for some enderman hunting. It should be mentioned that this is a lot easier when you don't have a fire aspect on your sword, because they teleport a little less frenetically when they're not on fire. I think that'll do for now. Alright. So we're gonna go back to base, make ourselves a couple of ender chests, get farming some stone, and then we gotta get started on the project. So, yay for us. Alright, now we have a decent amount of materials to get started with, so we're going to head over to the Ocean Monument and get started building the base structure. So, with that, we're going to jump into one more time lapse. Ready, set, go. And there it is. Right now it's more of a guardian garden than what it's going to end up as. But we have our floating island now. So the next step is going to be cleaning all this up and then starting to make plans for what's going to go here. I already know what I want in the center of the island here to surround the Guardian Farm. And I'm thinking the rest will be like, I'm thinking modern village sort of deal. But we'll see. Cleaning this up, you might think would be a very difficult thing, but that's what we have water buckets for. So, in between episodes, I'm going to be running around this little island with my water bucket, cleaning up as much of this as possible, i.e. all of it. But preferably getting it done without messing up my redstone over here. I might just have to border this with something just to make sure that it doesn't get wrecked. But as for what comes next, we're gonna have to wait till the next episode for that. A lot got done in this one, even though a lot of it was time-lapsed, sure, but you gotta fit it in, right? So, with all that done, we've had a lovely time. I'm being beamed in the butt, and I look forward to the next time we play together. Have a great day!